Exodus chapter 25. Offerings prescribed for making the tabernacle, the ark, the candlestick, etc. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, that they bring firstfruits to me. Of every man that offereth of his own accord you shall take them. And these are the things you must take: gold and silver and brass, violet and purple, and scarlet twice dyed, and fine linen, and goat's hair, and ram's skins dyed red, and violet skins, and setim wood, oil to make lights, spices for ointment, and for sweet-smelling incense, onyx stones, and precious stones to adorn the ephod and the rational. And they shall make me a sanctuary, and I will dwell in the midst of them, according to all the likeness of the tabernacle which I will shew thee, and of all the vessels for the service thereof, and thus you shall make it. Frame an ark of setim wood, the length whereof shall be 2 cubits and a half, the breadth a cubit and a half, the height likewise a cubit and a half. And thou shalt overlay it with the purest gold within and without, and over it thou shalt make a golden crown round about, and 4 golden rings, which thou shalt put at the 4 corners of the ark. Let 2 rings be on the one side, and 2 on the other. Thou shalt make bars also of setim wood, and shalt overlay them with gold. And thou shalt put them in through the rings that are in the sides of the ark, that it may be carried on them. And they shall be always in the rings, neither shall they at any time be drawn out of them. And thou shalt put in the ark the testimony which I will give thee. Thou shalt also make a propitiatory of the purest gold. The length thereof shall be 2 cubits and a half, and the breadth a cubit and a half. Thou shalt make also 2 cherubims of beaten gold, on the 2 sides of the oracle. Let 1 cherub be on the one side, and the other on the other. Let them cover both sides of the propitiatory, spreading their wings and covering the oracle, and let them look one towards the other, their faces being turned towards the propitiatory wherewith the ark is to be covered, in which thou shalt put the testimony that I will give thee. Thence will I give orders, and will speak to thee over the propitiatory, and from the midst of the 2 cherubims which shall be upon the ark of the testimony, all things which I will command the children of Israel by thee. Thou shalt make a table also of setim wood, of 2 cubits in length, and a cubit in breadth, and a cubit and a half in height. And thou shalt overlay it with the purest gold, and thou shalt make it to a golden ledge round about, and to the ledge itself a polished crown, 4 inches high, and over the same another little golden crown. Thou shalt prepare also 4 golden rings, and shalt put them in the 4 corners of the same table over each foot. Under the crown shall the golden rings be, that the bars may be put through them, and the table may be carried. The bars also themselves thou shalt make of setim wood. Thou shalt overlay them with gold to bear up the table. Thou shalt prepare also dishes and bowls, censers and cups, wherein the libations are to be offered of the purest gold. And thou shalt set upon the table loaves of proposition in my sight always. Thou shalt make also a candlestick of beaten work of the finest gold, the shaft thereof, and the branches, the cups and the bowls, and the lilies going forth from it. 6 branches shall come out of the sides, 3 out of the one side, and 3 out of the other. 3 cups as it were nuts to every branch, and a bowl withal, and a lily, and 3 cups likewise of the fashion of nuts in the other branch, and a bowl withal, and a lily. Such shall be the work of the 6 branches that are to come out of the shaft. And in the candlestick itself shall be 4 cups in the manner of a nut, and at every one bowls and lilies. Bowls are under 2 branches in 3 places, which together make 6 coming forth out of one shaft. And both the bowls and the branches shall be of the same beaten work of the purest gold. Thou shalt make also 7 lamps, and shalt set them upon the candlestick, to give light over against. The snuffers also, and where the snuffings shall be put out, shall be made of the purest gold. The whole weight of the candlestick, with all the furniture thereof, shall be a talent of the purest gold. Look and make it according to the pattern that was shewn thee in the mount.